Traveling to Route 66.
Such resources standing around. It's glory to be one.
I feel a lot better having you watching my back.
We all need someone we can
Announce.
trust, Jack.
Fire!
Go! I'll keep you here. For a man of your years, you're looking pretty good, Jack.
All that stuff they pumped into me has to be good for something.
Watching your back.
Activated.
Everyone, heal up.
Niv.
Step right. Tactical visor activated. Excuse me.
What? I highlight Leo.
Enemy contact.
Don't move.
Oh, you know.
Mounting power. Forward shield.
It's high
Time
noon.
to raise my ATM.
Like shooting fish in a barrel. Oh there.
My ultimate is ready.
It's just a scratch. You'll be fine.
My ultimate is ready.
Team, heal up here. I love the smell of pulse motions. Let's start over at the beginning.
This payload's bumping.
Don't move.
Yeah, let's check it out.
It's Hanu. Enemy contact. I've got you in my sights. Get out of my way or I'll run you over.
They're not as young as they used to be.
I have your back. Push your Heal up.
Nerf this. All systems checked out.
My ultimate is ready. Let's do this! Oh, turn it up.
Anyone need some healing?
I am ready to activate the sound barrier.
Tactical visor ready for deployment.
Be home and wicked.
I've got you in my sights.
I'm being told that the sound is a bit too low. NVIDIA getting three crazy pickoffs. I'm not sure what happened there. Tapped out, increased the sound, and this will be an easy hold for them. NVIDIA managing to get 3 kills there. I think he popped a Zerg shatter and then pretty much swung his hammer, and with the Ana boosting him, managed to get off 3 picks. Do manage to come back immediately, and this time they are going to be the ones that are aggressive. Skull Crusher going deep is going to want to ult here. Should have ulted, didn't. Held it. Water managing to get 4 pickoffs. Oh, there's a beautiful diva ult coming out of Mukul, but the rest of his team's already dead, so I don't think they can really capitalize on this and push. I mean, they're pretty much fallen out of position. Zypher trying to do as much as he can from behind, taking cover of payload, and the opposition diva ult is going to have to hide from this. Not going to be good to hold this. Abu getting a massive pick off there on Skull Crusher. There's a Reinhardt ult coming out of Envirio. Does go down immediately though, so pretty much in vain. Nabu dropping dangerously low as well. Payload's trying to move now. 10 seconds left. Little over 10 seconds left on the clock, and seem to be added. It's going to be a clutch fight here. If they do manage to win this fight, I think it's going to be the point. There's a tactical visor coming out of Evil Tooth. He managed to get 1, and I think he managed to get water as well. And never mind, make that 3. Beautiful push by Evil Tooth. Really doing the job for his team, playing extremely well, holding it off and buying space. There's a high noon coming out of Nabu, but he's not going to be able to get anything. Evil Tooth smart enough to hide, and that'll be the point. Great stuff, great play coming out by Team 2 to be able to manage to push this. I mean, the way they were doing on the clock, I did not expect them. When they got that team wipe off, I expected that to be the end because they didn't have any ults running or anything. But Evil Tooth showing us why he's one of the better players in the scene right now. He has popped nearly 5 ultis in the entire round. So great on that ulti management. I mean, big props to him. I gotta say there were a bit misplaced ultis on both sides. I mean, I didn't see any great ultis coming out of Antivirus. Maybe one on Nvidio, but it's not enough. The kind of support that ARG Core gave Evil Tooth, you know, with those ulti, with the Ana ult and the Soldier ult combo, just played out beautifully, and he managed to get quite a few solid pickoffs. Managed to always find a way to avoid Nabu and go for the rest, and he did a great job there. Both sides, the DPS is coming extremely good for them. Payload does manage to get to the end though, because I feel like in this meta the soldier does so much more work than the McCree does, even if it's a player of Nabu's caliber playing it. This time though, they're going to be running up that same duo hit scan combo like the previous round. On the other side, they're going to stick to the right tank combo. They're very happy with defending with the right tank combo. I gotta say, as impressed as I am by that, I feel like Nabu's team needs to capitalize and probably go for a Reaper. Then again, on the first point, a Reaper here is not very good because you can't really get close. You can't you can't do much damage by getting any close because you're gonna be stuck from far away. So Nabu playing up that Pharah here would have been a perfect pick. I feel should have probably wanted to go for that Pharah. He's gonna go for the flank, try and get a pick off or so from behind. I see. Tries to get a pick off, but Evil Tooth on point there, instantly sees him and tries to take him down. Will manage to get Gunblade though. Nabu doing work for his team. From the side there, they don't notice him and they do manage to get a pick off. It's a big pick off, and now Zypher goes down as well. This will be an easy fight for them to win thanks to Nabu. Nabu doing so much work for his team. Evil Tooth knows that he absolutely has to take Nabu down. If Nabu doesn't go down, see, Nabu pretty much solo 3 people. Like, so much work for his team. There's the pick off coming out. I think it's a little too late though. The rest of his team is taken down. He's the only person alive on the payload, and he's probably going to just want to hold the payload here. He has to run. I mean, doing a great job of dodging and running and avoiding, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to keep him alive. Oh, Zypher's there with him now. The rest of his team should be here as well, doing as much as they can 2v6ing, but that'll be the point. Like, they can't really defend the objective. Water able to pick him off, standing on the side. There's 4 ults on their side now, doing a great job of pushing this payload, not giving Evil Tooth that space that he needs to be able to hold them there. There's a hook coming out of Zypher. Will manage to get one. Nabu popping that McCree ult and managing to get one off right off the bat on Gunblade from far range. 2 down now on the defensive side. Don't look too solid. I mean, Zypher managed to get a pick off on Nabu. Should be enough to hold them back for now for a little while. Water dropping dangerously low as well. We'll get healed back up. Evil Tooth having to back off at this point. Not much he can do from here. There's a range shield coming out as well. Good amount of poke from both sides. Gunblade on point with these discords. I feel like they should initiate a fight because they shouldn't let go of this point without another fight, and Evil Tooth needs to be getting in a better position. There's an ult coming out. Immediately Evil Tooth getting immediately shut down. Beautiful ult combination by Antivirus and NVRU will shut down Evil Tooth as soon as he pops his ulti, and that will be a fully fledged team wipe. Beautiful play coming out by Antivirus and NVRU. I gotta say, NVRU, massive props for that ult. He got a 4-man beautiful ult off, and he charged the right person and picked him off as soon as he could. This fight was over the second it started. Evil Tooth, you gotta make sure you stand behind a Reinhardt shield. Skull Crusher needs to be able to protect you if you're gonna be able to pull stuff like that out. You can't really get Ana boosted and, you know, stand out there openly.
Everyone, heal up.
Okay, let's look at the other players. Let's look at what the Lucios of both sides, the supports on both sides are doing. Jaximus Prime constantly boosting out his team. Got his ult here. Not sure if I want to use it. He's gonna want to use it if the way his team's taking damage is like 2 people low at the back line, and the Diva's pretty much lost her mech, I think. No, she's not. She's in the front lines, holding it. It's getting healed hard. Both Anas charging their ults extremely fast. ARG core has his ult, and Nabu trying to get a pick off desperately, because without a pick off, pushing this tiny choke is going to be extremely hard. Evil Tooth doing as much as he can from behind, will get one before that Lucio ult goes out. Solid play by him. Is going to have to run away here. Great stuff, making him pop that Lucio ult, and will manage to survive as well. Oh man, such a big player, Evil Tooth. Diva losing a mech at close range. Nabu will get that fan hammer kill along with a solid set of pokes. I feel like she was a little too aggressive there, trying to get that Reinhardt kill. Will not be enough though. Is able to come back. 2 minutes 25 seconds left on the clock, and Water waiting patiently to pop that ult. Is gonna want to go for the flank. Both him and Nabu on the left side. There's the ult coming out. Gets 1, gets 2, gets 3. And this should be fairly simple at this point, I feel. They can't really do anything from here. Evil Tooth getting taken. Evil Tooth, the only person alive, very close to his ult. It's just not gonna be enough though. Not gonna be enough. I feel like they... Oh man, this is crushing, so crushing. So much better on this. 155 on the clock. Great deal of advantage over the other side. Nabu's team showing why. The problem was on the... I feel like the main issue behind this was because Nabu's team, he's not the only person that came good. Everybody in his team contributed. Everybody on the team contributed. NVRU got some amazing Reinhardt ults off. Antivirus with that Ana boost, extremely on point, and the heals. Nabu with, obviously, as the McCree, getting those solid pickoffs on the first point. Ryujin doing so much work, being that meat shield up in front, and Jaximus as well. The Lucio ults were pretty much... when you can't say they were all bad. Okay, the first one on defense was a little scary, but the rest of them really no harm in ulting as soon as you hear a soldier ult. So right time for him to pop it. On the other side though, all we see is Evil Tooth. Cypher needs to be pulling his weight. Is going to be picks. The picks were a little off, I feel. Cypher's picks, I mean Roadhog, and the reason I say that is because nobody plays a better Reinhardt. Probably one other person plays a better Reinhardt than Cypher does, or Azaria, or perhaps even any of the supports really. He plays a variety of heroes, but a Roadhog isn't something I've seen him play before, so very interesting to watch how things go out. 1 minute 55 second advantage over the attacking side here. Looking very strong, team 1. Nabu gonna get the spoke damage going. Look at him, how well he's positioned. Both sides burning range shields. Defensive side gonna be losing the range shield for Cypher. Poised on that bastion, waiting for a pick off, but Nabu is on point. Will back off. Cypher knows he cannot survive if he stands there. Will get taken down immediately, getting shot down by 2 hit scans. Not all holy crap. It's just going crazy. Pickoffs on both sides. Anybody's win from here. I can't say what's gonna happen. Nabu gets taken down early in the fight, so this doesn't look too good for the defensive side. Main brunt of their damage. Water getting dropped as well. Less than a second left. They are pretty much on overtime right now. It's pretty much Cypher switching off to this McCree. Nabu hiding down there to try and get that contesting done, but Cypher knows too well and is going to immediately stop it. Not going to let that going. Not going to let that keep going. Will be able to get this payload at this point. Water trying to contest the payload as much as he can. Will not be enough. Beautiful play by the attacking side. Doing a great job of recovering this map. I mean, I really didn't think this was possible, but they are pretty much recovering. 40. Cypher dropping dangerously low. Is going to have to back off to his teammates. Ana going to give him those sweet heals. Is she? Come on, buddy. Let's get some heals on Cypher. Three ults on their side, but 4 ults on the defensive side as well. It's going to be the next fight's going to be the big fight, I gotta say. Going to be very interesting to see who gets the first pick off. Pretty much is going to win this fight. There's a high noon, early high noon coming out of Nabu there. Will not get anything. Very smart this time to be able to stand behind the Reinhardt shield. And Nabu getting taken down very early in that fight. Very well played by Water there. Immediately able to take him down. The Devault coming out. Will not get anything. Evil Tooth, beautiful play. Knocking that Helix rocket on the ground to take the Diva out before she can get on the mech. Water is the only person here along with the Lucio. Lot of ults going out on both sides, but I still feel like the attacking team came out the winner. Cypher putting a lot of pressure here. Going to be able to take down Water. Lucio will go down as well. The spawns are seriously staggered for their side now. They really need to recuperate, start grouping up and moving as 5. Enryu does get boosted, but it's not going to be enough to get anything. Nabu getting taken down immediately, and there's another beautiful Diva. Mukul doing a great job. It's 2 checkpoints now on overtime. My god, Team 2 making a comeback at the ending stages of this fucking game. Beautiful play by Evil Tooth and Zypher and by Mukul. Great stuff, great stuff. I gotta say, this is gonna be a serious task though, trying to push this all the way to the 3rd point. Evil Tooth trying to build up that ulti. Doing so much work from behind. Went from 30% to 70 in no time. Burning that Reinhardt shield immediately. Trying to poke as much as he can. Right, Water coming in for the flank from the left on Evil Tooth. Is not gonna run away. There's a beautiful ult coming out of Enviryu. Manages to get one. No, he doesn't. It's just a Diva mech. He's gonna have to back off. He's trying to charge up front. Do as much as he can. Nabu charging forward as that Reaper. Not gonna be enough. Gets nothing out of that. And there's a beautiful ulti coming out of Evil Tooth. And an Ana ult to assist him, and he will pretty much clean shop here. Payload moving at a solid pace. No ults on their side now. They're gonna have to be very careful because there's a Lucio ult and Nabu's close to his ult as well. This is gonna be very interesting to see how things pan out. Nabu dropping dangerously low. Is gonna be able to pick up that health pack right off the bat, and Nabu. This is going to be the play. Oh, beautiful sleep coming out of ARG core, but it's not going to be enough. He does manage to get 2. Make that 3 perhaps. Yes, that is 3 and that's 4. And this should be it. A beautiful ult coming out of Nabu. Oh man. This was a clutch ult for them, but it was too little too late. It was an Evil Tooth. It was an Evil Tooth show all the way. I mean, ARG core with those beautiful ults and Evil Tooth coming through, and Mukul with the backup on the Diva self-destruct. Such great play. I mean, who could say these guys are playing with each other for the first time? Great synergy going out. I gotta say, I'm mighty impressed with the comeback they staged after how the first half of this map went. I mean, great stuff indeed. Goes to show how much these two teams can attain if they play as a team. Picks now, pretty much the same picks, no changes. Zypher gonna go up for that Roadhog. Interesting, very interesting to see that Roadhog pick again. As much as oh, never mind. Just as I say that, there's a Bastion coming out. What's he thinking? What's he thinking? Evil Tooth on the Zenyatta. Nope, the soldier. Zypher, I feel like Zypher's just trying to troll me with this Bastion pick. Oh, it's been a hell of a match till now. 5-3 on the scoreboard. Little shy of 3 minutes left on the clock, and they have a Herculean task ahead in the attacking side. Team 1, Nabu's team. Herculean task indeed. All the way to the 3rd checkpoint. Very, very, very close to the end. 2:40 on the clock, and Nabu trying to peek again, trying to do as much as he can from inside down there. Does manage to drop Evil Tooth pretty low, but will get healed up immediately. Evil Tooth dropping dangerously low. Gonna have to back up to get healed. Not at a very strategically well placed location right now. Zypher biding his time, not showing himself, not giving up his positioning. Waiting and being patient with this Bastion. On this Bastion is going to take out that range shield, will start burning through the Diva. Nabu will spot him out and immediately try and go in for the pick off. 1 kill on each side. Evil Tooth managed to get 1. Is dangerously close to his ult. Will take out that. No, they won't. Diva will burn that range shield and Zypher will get taken down. I feel like this Bastion pick was a little far-fetched. I didn't think it was going to work. Making the same mistakes the other attacking made. Mukul dropping his mech as well. This will be an easy push for them. Evil Tooth, however, popping that ult, trying to do as much as he can. Just not going to be enough. Enviryu doing way too much work on that Ana boosted Reinhardt. And that'll be the checkpoint. Great start for them as well. My god, both teams fighting back so hard to win this round. One ult on Abu's side. Pretty much nothing besides that. Minute 10 left on the clock, and Water also has his ult, and I think Lucio's gonna have it. Never mind, just like that, they have had 4 ults. Monkey jumping in deep, but as soon as he jumps in, 4 people collide on him. Skull Crusher does manage to get one at the back of it. Will get taken down as well. Water going for the long flank. Does pay off. He does get 2, but what are you looking at, Water? What are you doing, buddy? It's gonna be a successful push though, because those 2 ults being used very well. Water does manage to get that last pick off on the Diva at the end. Zypher gonna move in to try and get a little bit of contesting going. Needs to bubble. Nope, not gonna be enough. The bubble will get taken down immediately, and this should be an easy checkpoint for these guys unless they can do something about this. There's a nano boosted Reinhardt. Will not manage to do anything. There's a Reinhardt ult coming out. Evil Tooth does not have his ult. There's a Lucio ult to follow up though. Keep Skull Crusher alive for a bit. Not going to be enough. Evil Tooth doing as much as he can from up there. Water dropping dangerously low. Oh, never mind. Just as I say that, Evil Tooth finds his ult again and manages to get 2. Lucio dropping dangerously. There it is. Evil Tooth. So much work for his team. Oh my god, and just like that, it's over. Team 2 managed to get the win on Team 1. Beautiful stuff. Oh my god, Evil Tooth has been so clutch this entire match. So many ults coming out of him. My god, very well played, I got to say. But envy you getting the POTG there. A beautiful Ana boosted ult there on point B. 4-man ult there. Manages to charge the right target, the Ana boosted target, and swinging his hammer away, getting 1, 2, and probably 3. Yep, 3. There it is. Great play by both soldiers. Water doing so much damage, 30% of the team damage. I feel like most of it went into the brunt of the Reinhardt shield. Great play coming out from both sides. On the other hand, Team 2 does manage to get the win on Team 1. Great play, I gotta say. I'm very impressed. Gonna go back into the lobby and get prepped for the next game. We have Hollywood as the second map. Great play coming out from both sides. I gotta say, very impressed. 5-4 is nowhere near a bad score for the end of a match. You can see how evenly matched these two teams are. Hello chat, bonjour, Maxim Gamer, FR. Just about to get underway. 1 minute left till we go live. Great game coming out from both sides. I gotta say, Evil Tooth doing so much work on that soldier, man. They need to shut him down if they're gonna be able to beat this, beat back this team. Great stuff coming out. Just about to get into it. Gonna be interesting to see how this map plays out, since the last one was so close. Team 2 getting the better of Team 1 on the first opening game of the day.
Welcome
Beautiful plays coming out from both sides. I'm very impressed with the way um, Team 2 held their composure and managed to be able to take the first round. Getting into Hollywood now, very standard, very easy to understand. Hybrid map, it's one control. Oh, we do have extremely high pings. We're gonna go back into the lobby. We're gonna remake this map up. Hopefully it'll be better this time.
Welcome to Conway.
Okay, it is dropping, so we are pretty much good. Hero pick starting to pop out now. As I was saying, Hollywood, very easy to understand hybrid map. You pretty much need to take control of the payload and guide it all the way to the last checkpoint. 2 checkpoints after. Pretty much, you get a point for controlling, gaining control of the payload, and 2 points for escorting them after all the way to the end. Gonna be very interesting to see how things work out. Most teams don't get past the first checkpoint because it's kind of a hard map to push. You know, you need to have some level of coordination to be able to take this. Let's get into the picks now. Team 2 this time gonna be defending first, and Team 1 gonna be attacking. Gunblade gonna be playing up that Lucio, Evil Tooth on that. Very interesting different pick this time. Gonna be going on that Farah instead of the Soldier that we've seen him pick the entire season. Mukul gonna be sitting on that Diva as much as he loves to. ARG Core gonna be playing up that Roadhog this time. Zypher War gonna be on that Ana. Very interesting swap of roles there coming out from Team 2. They seem very happy doing that. Very content being able to swap heroes around like that, roles around like that. Very interesting to see how things work out. Skullcrusher going to be playing up that Reinhardt just like the last game. And Zypher on the Ana. Zypher is pretty much, I can vouch for that. Zypher is pretty much the best Ana player in the country right now. There's probably nobody better than him. Plays for Entity Esports and really knows this shit. On the attacking side, Antivirus going to be playing up this Zenyatta, going to start poking properly Enviryu on the Reinhardt that we saw him play. Nabu going to be playing up this Hanzo, very niche pick from him. The Diva coming down, dropping dangerously low. Is going to have to lose the mech and get taken down immediately. Caught out in a very poor position. Evil Tooth going to be switching up to his Soldier. Thought he was going to be playing up that Farah. Not going to work out. Nabu already doing work, getting another pick off. Evil Tooth going to have to back off here. Not working out for him either. He's going to have to run away from this Skullcrusher, doing as much as he can. They're just dropping one after another, and Evil Tooth pretty much at this point, all he wants to do is build his ult. It's be an easy checkpoint for the attacking side. Not even a single pick on their side, and that Diva pick off in the beginning, killing Mukul off at the beginning that easily pretty much sealed the deal for them. You know, it was too easy from that point on. Nabu just easily getting those pickoffs. Already has his ult. Payload starting to move. 5 minutes on the clock. Gotta say they made solid time on this. Door starting to open up. Good amount of poke coming out from Diva. 1700 on the shield. Evil Tooth doing as much as he can. Trying to build up this ult. Taking the high ground advantage. Mukul as well taking that high ground advantage. Gonna have to come down a little bit though. They're running 3 tanks again without a Lucio. There's a Diva ult coming out. And there's a Hanzo ult to follow that up as well. Diva gonna be losing her mech. 3 pickoffs just like that, and Evil Tooth with that ult trying to do as much as he can. Knows it's not a smart timing for him to use it. He's gonna want to hold this here. Trying to get that pickoff on Zenyatta. Beautiful aim, I gotta say. Nabu versus Evil Tooth 1v1 here, but Nabu gets the better of him here. So close range. Hanzo's got such a crazy big hitbox. There's another beautiful pickoff by Nabu. Gotta say, Nabu coming strong in this game. Redeeming himself for how the last game went. Usually it's the Nabu show all around, but we saw Evil Tooth really sticking it to Nabu in the last round. There's another beautiful pick off by Nabu on this Hanzo. Not missed a single shot, has he? Doesn't look like he has. Trying to get that pick off on Lucio. Will get him taken down. There's the Diva bomb coming out. Roadhog trying to hook him. Not going to be enough. Tries to get the Diva before she can mech. Not going to be enough. Will take the mech down immediately though. And will get the pick off on Diva. Nothing going on here. Nabu doing so much work on this Hanzo. Not getting touched at all. Solid amount of poke coming out though. Still hasn't been able to use his ult. Zarya bomb up as well. I take it the next fight they're probably going to want to pop the Zarya bomb with the Hanzo ult. 5 minutes left on the clock. They're in a solid position. Water already getting a pick off on ARG core. This is not working out too well for Team 2 this time around. They seem to be struggling, trying to hold this as hard as they can. It's just not working out though. Solid damage coming out by Evil Tooth. Will manage to get a pick off on Antivirus. This should slow them down a bit. Never mind, just as I say that, Nabu doing so much work on that Hanzo. Jesus Christ, that Hanzo ult. Beautiful set of pickoffs, and with that Hanzo ult doing so much work for never mind that. He's just team wiped this entire thing. This will be the point for them. Easy point with 4 minutes to spare. Nabu on that Hanzo show. Jesus, mental. So mental, so mental. Great play coming out. They pretty much couldn't shut him down at all. I feel like they needed to take more engages and more fights and focus on the DPS a little harder. 4 minutes left on the clock, and this is going to be very interesting to see how Team 2 is going to be able to react to this. I want to see if they are capable of being able to hold this. It's going to be very hard. Very hard. I'm not sure if they can beat the time, but at least they can make a game out of this. Try and get it competitive, maybe with a minute, 2 minutes left on the clock, and maybe this can go to an overtime and we can see how things play out. Getting into the picks now. Pretty standard picks. Nabu going in for this May instead of the Hanzo that we've seen him do quite often. Jaximus on the Lucio. Water going to be sticking on the Zarya. Eniru going to be staying on that Reinhardt. Ryujin on the Roadhog, and Antivirus going to be staying up on that signature Zenyatta that he's like playing the entire season. Zypher on the other hand going to be playing up that Roadhog this time. ARG Co back to that Ana. Gunblade on the Lucio. Mokul going to be playing up that Diva. Skullcrusher on the Reinhardt, and Evil Tooth on his signature soldier. They're back to playing their main roles, the roles that they played the previous map. So now I feel like the level of seriousness has gone back up again. So going to be very interesting to see how things work out. Solid picks from both sides. I feel like I need to give the edge to Team 2 based off of picks, because again they're running with an amazing meta right now. This is what you need to run to win in today's day. This is what, ladies and gents, you call the right meta. 3 tanks with an Ana, a Lucio, and a soldier. The choice of tanks are literally perfect. You couldn't get a better choice of tanks than a Roadhog, a Diva, and a Reinhardt. Works extremely well. Let's see if Evil Tooth is able to emulate what Nabu did in his half, and let's see if they're able to get some work going on this. There's a sleep coming out on the Roadhog. Not going to be enough to get anything. Evil Tooth very smart to go grab that high ground immediately. Start poking on Antivirus immediately, and will manage to take him down. Beautiful pick off coming off by him. I feel like Antivirus probably should have dropped down instead of taking a fight there. Zypher getting one as well. 3, 4 down on their side. May here trying to take out Evil Tooth. Does manage to get that healing down, which keeps him alive for a little while. Beautiful play coming out by the Team 2 as well. My god, these teams are so close. Cannot say which one's going to win. Evil Tooth diving a little too close, trying to be way too aggressive. Gets hooked and does not die. Still lives. My god, this guy's got like 100 lives. Beautiful play coming out from him. Very close to his ult here. Dodges the hook. Starts shooting at that Reinhardt shield. Very interesting to see how things pan out. There's Zypher trying to go for that pick off. Will not get anything. He's going to be trying to burn up that shield. Does have his hook back up now. The Reinhardt shield going to have to go down now. Does throw out another hook. Nothing there. Nothing but air. Farah switching over to that. Nabu switching over to that Farah. will get focused down because Evil Tooth knows that he's up there. Not focusing him though. And the Ana boost coming out a little too late, I gotta say. Nabu doing so much work on this Farah, flying around, being a complete nuisance. Not able to take him down, doing so much work from up there, and it's just gonna be such a rough fight for the attacking team to take because of that Farah. It's doing so much work from up there. Antivirus gets a couple of picks there. That's gonna pretty much stall the push here. Evil Tooth will drop as well, and that'll be the end of the push. 4 minutes left on the clock, making solid time here. Very solid time here. Very interested to see how things pan out. Evil Tooth already 55% towards his ulti. Nabu doing so much work there. Evil Tooth, when he popped his ult, I feel like he should have just looked up and immediately taken down Farah first, because she's a sitting duck as soon as Evil Tooth pops his ult from down there, you know. She's pretty much dead if you just look at her. You look at her and she just falls apart. Cypher throwing out that hook again, not gonna get anything, not gonna manage to get anything. Probably tempted to throw out his ult here, but it's gonna hold on to it. Skull Crusher though getting taken down. Evil Tooth doing work from behind, trying to evening out the picks. Cypher falling there to the Zarya. Beautiful ult coming out by NV Ryu. Managed to get 3, and this should be a wipe again. Slightly shy of 320 on the clock. Solid hold coming out from both sides. Nabu has that ult this time.
Hey, don't stop. Let's get it moving.
Solid push, solid defense. 3 minutes left on the clock, and still too close to say whose match this is gonna be. There's a beautiful Nabu ulti coming out, but Evil Tooth knows better. Immediately takes him down, will stop the push completely. Cypher going deep this time, trying to pop that ult and gonna wanna take as much as he can. Water dropping dangerously low. D.Va chasing him down, trying to get that pick off on Water. A great play by Water, kiting him inside. He's going to be able to get away, and D.Va does manage to go down. Another successful push, completely stopped. Well, maybe not, maybe not. Nabu coming in on this Tracer, trying to slow them down. Evil Tooth getting that beautiful Helix rocket off and clutching that. Great play by Evil Tooth there. Will get another with that antivirus pick off. My god, I cannot underrate this guy anymore. I mean, this is Jesus, this guy's aim is so crazy, so crazy. What the fuck? How is he able to track him like this? This looks like some crazy tracking. I've never seen tracking like this on a soldier before. He's switching so fast between people. Pops his out there, trying to do as much as he can. Will get stopped. 2:40 left on the clock, and I'm just so in awe of this guy's aim. I mean, I don't even know if it's legit anymore. That's how crazy I am. That's how in awe of his aim I am right now. Look at this. He's not missing anything. Every single Helix rocket lands. My god. Cypher switching over to that Reaper. Trying to do what they can. Trying to push as hard as they can. This is a beautiful D.Va ult coming out. Beautiful Zarya ult coming out. Not going to be able to get anything from that. Ryujin popping that Hog ult from behind. Will get taken down by Evil Tooth as we're looking. Tracer trying to do what she can from behind. Slow down this push as much as they can. 1 minute 40 left on the clock. Not going to be enough. Beautiful ulti. Lucy ulti coming out. Going to slow things down. Oh, there's another great play coming out by... Great kill by Evil Tooth. Great pick off by Ryujin. Is going to slow things down at least a little bit. Skull Crusher getting the return kill on him. Payload almost at the checkpoint. 1 minute left on the clock, and you can tell that there's one more fight remaining. This is not over till it's over. Team 1 doing a great job of slowing things down as much as they can. Skull Crusher dropping dangerously low. Is going to get taken down here, I think. Nope. Ana keeping him alive on his team, and beautiful Reinhardt ult coming out. Nabu going to get the pick off of that, and another beautiful ult, another beautiful kill. Zypher though, my god, clutched again. Jesus Christ, Zypher is soloing their team. 5-man kill, 6-man kill there, I think. A beautiful Death Blossom by Zypher, and that'll be the checkpoint. This is far from over. This is. Why would you emote? Why would you emote? Everybody's back. Why would you emote? Oh my god, could have been the point for them if it had killed Lucio there. They do manage to get it, but what?
Score 3-3.
That emote at the end, man. Can't really pause till we have a disconnect. See how things pan out. Zypher with that clutch ult at the end. He got all 6. That was the team wipe, solo team wipe.
I read you.
Understood. Don't worry, my friend. I am your shield.
Thanks.
Anyway, push is coming out.
My tactical advisor was charged.
This is compliments being passed around Nabu. Doing the right thing and passing a compliment over to Evil Tooth. Getting that solid pick off there. Beautiful tracking again. Does manage to take out that Diva bomb. Dropping dangerously here. Low here. Picks coming out from both sides. Nabu doing as much as he can on that soldier. Doing as much as he can. Holding that high ground. Playing extremely safe and trying to hold, but pretty much gonna be the checkpoint. They had a minute left on the clock and they still managed to get it. This looks do manage to get the checkpoint, and things don't look too good for the defensive side.
My ultimate is charged. Watch your back. My ultimate is almost ready. My ultimate is ready.
Nabu popping that soldier ultra, trying to get as much done as possible. In video getting taken down. Nabu will get the return kill on the other Reinhardt. Payload on overtime at this moment. Going quite away. Zypher trying to do as much as he can. Has this ult here, but will get taken down. Nabu does manage to take him down. One pick off on each side. Evil Tooth with that ult, trying to do as much as he can. Gets 2. It's a beautiful Helix rocket to finish off that kill, and will take the Diva mech as well. Will eventually get taken down, and this should be the check. This should be the point.
Score 4-3. Switching sides.
For the minute and a half that they had left to spare, they got quite the distance, I gotta say. Very interesting to see how things pan out. 4:40 left on the clock though, so this could still be hard for them. Depends on how quickly they can take this point. Nabu playing up that clutch Hanzo, gonna be interesting to see how things work out. He's gonna have to work really hard for that. Looking at the picks, Zypher gonna be playing up that Bastion and Gunblade on that May. Are they gonna solo support this? Yeah, they are gonna solo support this. Very interesting picks coming out from them. Evil Tooth gonna be staying on that Soldier. Skull Crusher on that Reinhardt, and very interesting picks, I gotta say, with Nabu playing up that Hanzo. Dropping dangerously low, Evil Tooth there. Nabu does manage to get a shot off on him. He's gonna have to back off at this point.
My tactical visor is charging. Anyone needs some healing?
Solid amount of pokes coming up from both sides. Nobody dying yet. ARG Core trying to do as much as he can by himself. As far as healing is concerned, Ryujin does manage to get the pick off on him, and Nabu does manage to get the pick off as well. Solid amount of picks coming out from both sides. Zypher still holding strong, doing what he can. Will get taken down eventually, and I think that'll be the checkpoint.
Our point is under attack.
Solid amount of picks coming in from the attacking side. Gonna keep staggering up their spawns and able to do so much work with the payload here. 2 minutes 50 seconds left on the clock, and they don't have too far a distance to travel. Zypher popping up that ult, trying to do as much as he can. Nabu looking for him down there, not going to be able to find him. Gets discarded from behind. Gets taken down immediately by Antivirus. Probably would have been better idea for him to back off and just hide and wait. Beautiful May ult coming out to block that Reinhardt ult, and Enviru not getting anything out of that. Will charge forward, will not get anything except 1 kill on the Reinhardt. Evil Tooth ulti getting completely countered by the Zenyatta ult. Will get hooked by Ryujin as well and get taken down, and this should be an easy point for them. Nothing much left nothing much left for them here. Zypher standing alone, trying to do as much as he can. There's a D-Wall to follow it up. Not gonna be enough though. Not gonna be enough at all. Do they still have another fight left on this Gunblade? Trying to go as close as he can to pop this. Evil Tooth getting ulti then. Will be able to hold things in place because of that beautiful May ult coming out of Gunblade to hold things in place. Water, the only person alive here.
I don't quit till the fight's done.
Огонь по готовности!
50 seconds left on the clock, and they've pretty much lost every single person on the team here. There's only one person left alive. Evil Tooth getting taken down as well. Then this should be the map, and this is gonna go to a game 3. Oh, great comeback by Team 1 there. Gotta say, very impressed with the way things worked out. It's gonna go into the game 3 right in the beginning. Very interesting. Beautiful Zarya ult coming up to be the POTG there. Gotta say, very impressed with that ult, and especially that emote at the end. The last map, however, is gonna be Ilios. We're gonna get right into it. Just gonna change it up. Gonna give the teams a second to give it a bit of a breather. It's been a long set of games. Nabu,
Yeah,
can you hop channels?
one sec. Which channel though?
Actually, we'll talk after the match ends. It's fine.
What happened?
No, nothing. Talk about after the match ends. Okay, just a few admin issues, guys. Couple of misplaced players. Normandy showing up a little late, and things are just all around messy because of the way we had to reorganize the entire event. Anyway, should be fine. It's gonna be Ilios now, the last map. We're gonna get started in a few seconds. Gonna be joined up by Ashar here. "45 seconds till we're good to go, guys. Last map of this matchup. 1-1 on both sides. Very interesting finish. I gotta say, I'm very impressed with the way both teams have played. Nabu's team coming extremely strong. So has Evil Tooth's. Gonna be very interesting to see how things pan out. Gonna get right into it. Jaximus isn't replying. Gonna extend for a minute. Gonna give them a little bit more time. Just gonna fix up the scores till then. There we go. Okay, he's back. Apparently we lost one person. He's gone for a smoke. Gonna wait a minute anyway, because apparently people are AFK. So gonna give them just a brief second. It's been a long series, guys. Please be patient with us. And on that note, I might as well smoke a cigarette as well. Be back in just a sec. Never mind that then. He's here. My cigarette's gonna have to wait. Team 1, waiting on Team 1.
Ron,
You guys ready?
G.
Nabu, you
Yeah.
guys ready?
Yeah, ready.
Team 2, you guys ready? Hello? Team 2? Zypher?
Yeah, man, we're ready. Yeah, ready.
Okay, starting. Alright, both teams seem to be ready. We're gonna get right underway. Control map for the last one. It's gonna be the tiebreaker. Let's see how things pan out. Getting right into it. Very simple. Best of 5 matchup. It's gonna be very interesting to watch how things pan out. Both sides looking fairly solid. Getting right into it. Gonna get into the hero picks now. On team 1 we've got Nabu on this Farah that we love watching him play. On Water is gonna be playing up that Tracer antivirus on the Lucio. Envy gonna be sticking to that Reinhardt that we've seen him play all season. Ryujin on that Roadhog, and Jackson's trying. Bit of a switch coming out. Support switching it out. Mercy gonna be playing up that lovely Mercy that we love watching. That I love watching being played. Evil Tooth gonna be playing up the Farah as well. Smart pick here coming out by him. ARG core on that Ana. Mukul gonna be on the Diva. No changes here from this side except Evil Tooth Soldier. Great pick setup. Great pick choices. Very well
man,
positioned
can you
both
switch
sides.
to full screen? The stream is
Oh, whoops!
not
I
full screen right
might
now.
have switched it out. Thank you. Sorry. Stun. My bad. Thank you so much for the heads up. Couple of picks coming off on this side. Evil Tooth doing as much as he can to hold the ground. Side still being contested. Nabu doing a lot of work for his side. Nabu doing so much work on that Farah, my god. Great stuff by him, getting 4 pickoffs there. That will win him the checkpoint. That will win him the point. Evil Tooth getting taken down as well. 10%, little over 10%. Nabu doing quite a bit of work standing at the back, trying to poke as much as he can before the fight even starts. A hook coming out of Ryujin will not mount up to anything. There's a pulse bomb coming out of Water. Will not catch anything either. Just solid amount of picks coming out from both sides. Evil Tooth gonna be staying on this Farah, while Zypher on the Reaper. Solid amount of picks now. Mukul drawing first blood by taking down antivirus, and Evil Tooth does manage to get a pick off as well on Reinhardt. Constantly trading hits between each other, both the Farahs holding high ground. Skull Crusher, quite a bit too overextended and Trying to do as much work as he can, but will get taken down. Jack Smith constantly pocketing this Vara. Doing so much work on this Vara, doing a lot of damage. Lucio trying to fly around, trying to bother the front line. There's the beautiful ult coming out from him. Evil Tooth, but will get taken down immediately. Straighting kills. Not managed to get any pickoffs. Do manage to get the checkpoint, however. 40% on both sides. Seems like a very even battle on both sides at this point. Both Faras being a complete hindrance. Will ult from up top, and nothing they can do to stop that pickoff on Skull Crush. I feel like the tanks are sitting ducks on this map. There's nothing you can do. Far on both sides, they just constantly keep flying around. There's a Mercy pocketing Nabu, and solid heals coming out as well for Evil Tooth. Gonna be very interesting to see how things work out. It's very topsy-turvy at this point. Both sides grabbing picks. Anybody's game. Very close to tell. Zypher dropping, Ryujin dropping dangerously low. 2 pickoffs for their side, and this should be a third. The Reinhardt should go down as well. Make that a 4th. Evil Tooth switching over to that soldier, trying to do as much as he can. He managed to get 3 pickoffs, and that'll be the point, and he's already 50% towards his ult. This clutch switch coming out of Evil Tooth towards this soldier.
My ultimate is ready.
Already starting to get to work on this soldier. Doing work on this Pharah, constantly getting a pick off. Zypher, beautiful ult coming out of him. Managed to get 3. Not able to do much. Nabu's team just constantly getting shot down. One getting booped off as well. There's a beautiful soldier ult coming out. Will get 2 picks here, I think. There's a Lucio ult. He doesn't manage to get too much. They're still going to be able to contest this point. Nabu ulting him on the face and taking him down at point blank range. And great play by Nabu there to blindside Evil Tooth there. Great play. I gotta say, that was so awesome of him to be able to get the point back. Evil Tooth constantly looking for him, but not catching anything. Nabu getting pocketed by this Mercy. Gotta say, this Mercy is kind of the MVP of this match. Trading shots from both sides now. Evil Tooth and Nabu constantly getting pickoffs. Trying to do as much as they can. 99% on the clock here. Beautiful pickoff there by Nabu. By trying to avoid that Diva ult, and will manage to do so. Getting taken down, and this should be it for Team 1. They should be able to get this point at this juncture. It's a very crucial stage. Getting very easy picks, Nabu here. Trying to come back as fast as they can. It's just not gonna be enough. Great play coming out by Nabu at the end there to blindside Evil Tooth, and to be able to hold this. They were very close to dropping the ball, but they managed to be able to hold it.
Violence always be the solution?
Who's gonna be? Lucio coming at you. I am loving it.
Getting into picks now. Evil Tooth gonna be staying on this soldier. He knows that he needs to be able to play the soldier on point to be able to hold this, because Nabu, he's gonna expect Nabu on that Pharah, because it's a very Pharah oriented map. I would pick Pharah on this, but Nabu's not gone for the Pharah. He's gone for the Widow this time around. That was a very, very niche, very interesting pick. Getting shot down immediately, has to back off. Nabu taking that shot on him. Already 38% on his ult charge. Doing a lot of work on this Widowmaker. Getting a pick off on Diva. And NVIDIA getting shut down at melee range. They just don't have enough to hold off this push. Getting 1 pick off though. trying to do as much as he can here. Trying to hold. It's not going to be enough. They will manage to get the point and charge up their ults really, really fast. Nabu very close to his ult there. 98% on his ult charge. Great play by him. I feel like they need to switch up their heroes a little bit with a monkey perhaps. And they have done exactly that. Zypher jumping to Nabu immediately, knowing that Nabu on that Widowmaker is a massive threat for them. Constantly keeping focused on this soldier here. He knows that soldier pick is the most. Soldier is the most key pick here. 35% on the ult charge. Waiting for that soldier pick off. Evil Tooth not showing himself. Hiding to constantly go grab that pot. Great play by Nabu here. He knows what's important and he's keeping his eye on the ball. Great map awareness though. Evil Tooth surviving there. He knows there's a Widowmaker waiting for him to show his face there. Buying time. 70% left on the clock. This is going to be a little too close for comfort. They managed to get a pick off though on Zypher. Antivirus however dropping dangerously low, and Ryujin getting knocked down to the ground. Not going to be enough for Evil Tooth to get a pick off there, but will pop his ult, but NV Ryu with the beautiful charge and the pin. Now Water will take him down. Great play by NV Ryu there, noticing that the soldiers popped his ult and committing to it and taking him down. And this should be the checkpoint for them, unless they're able to get back on the point on time. Nope, Zypher gets taken down immediately, and this is 2-0. Very anticlimactic finish with the way the first two maps went. I'm very shocked to say that this is looking to be very one-sided at the last leg of the series. I expected this to be a lot closer than it is. Evil Tooth needs to get his act together. I think he's not pulled through that well for his team in this last two maps.
I must say you're looking quite well. This life must agree with you.
And you are looking as lovely.
Very niche picks coming out of Nabu again. Switching over from that Hanzo to the McCree now. And Water on this Tracer. Very standard picks from Evil Tooth side. Gonna be playing up that soldier, not switching things off. Start poking at that, start chipping at that Tracer very early, and bam, there's the kill. Water getting shot down immediately, already taking shots at Nabu as well. Nabu does have to back off there. Antivirus dropping dangerously low. Wow, look at the HPs, my god. Evil Tooth coming so strong at the beginning here, dodging that charge. Zarya dropping dangerously low as well. Pickoffs going off on both sides, and everybody is low. It's just complete war on this side. 80% on this ult charge. This Lucio dropping dangerously. No, not gonna be enough. They do manage to hold, and I feel like Team 1's playing more as a unit, and Evil Tooth is having to do more of the work by himself, which is a little bit of a bummer, I gotta say. There needs to be a little bit more backup from his team for him to be able to pull things forth, you know. We'll come back and we'll try and contest this. They do have the better lineup, I gotta say. Reinhardt, Diva, Roadhog sounds like a much better lineup. Water doing work on the soldiers, well, both soldiers popping their ult at this point, and will get taken down immediately. There's a beautiful tranquility coming out of Antivirus there to hinder the soldier. Feel like he popped his ult way too late. He needed to pop his ult earlier before the Zenyatta could get it. It's not going to be enough though. They are biding their time. 40% left on the clock. 40% left on this last point. It's very close for comfort. Going to be very hard to call anybody's game still. Team 1, however, does have the advantage with the way they manage their ults and with the way they're doing. There's a beautiful rain ult coming out by Skull Crusher, but does get taken down by Nvidia. There's war being waged. Evil 2 just staying safe on the sidelines. Nabu dropping dangerously low. Is gonna wanna go in here, Evil Tooth. A lot of that Ana boost getting wasted because he's not been able to synergize it properly. That Zenyatta ult again, that very timely Zenyatta ult again, gonna keep antivirus alive. 92% on that checkpoint, and it's gonna be very, very hard for them to hold this. Doing what they can here. Very interesting to see if they can actually get this Diva Bomb going out. It's a beautiful charge by Reyna to break down the Diva Bomb, and that will make a big difference here. They're gonna be able to take this point for now. That was a very good charge coming out by, I believe it was Skullcrusher. Yeah, Skullcrusher pulled off a good charge there. 99% of the clock though. All they have to do is wipe this team once and take the point back. And if they do manage to do that, they can probably win this. Take the win. Seen stranger things happen on Overwatch though. Still anybody's game. Water getting the essential pick off in the beginning. And popping his ult there. There's a Lucio ult to slow him down, but solid amount of trade coming out. 3 down, 4 down now on their side. Nothing this Diva can do, and that is going to be the mech and probably the game. Great stuff by Water there with that initial pick off. Taking down, I believe it was Gunblade? No, it was ARG core. And that should be it. They do not manage to get back on the point. Nabu on that Genji playing like a clutch card at the end. Great series there. I gotta say I'm very impressed with the way a lot of players played the series. Very overwhelming was how Nabu played this out. Nabu had the right picks at the right time, and Evil Tooth really coming clutch for his team. Water as well at few parts of the game he really did shine. Great series all in all. We will be back in the next game, which is going live very, very soon, might I add. We're actually quite strapped for time tonight. Slightly badly organized. I'll take the blame for that, but to be fair, we did not have much time with the way organization was done. You know, we were very strapped for time and very strapped for players. In any which case, great game there, great series. Both teams playing extremely well, showing how close they were. Team 1 does manage to take the win at the end and is going to be able to move on. Tomorrow's another day though, so Team 2, please don't get your hopes down. Still got a long way to go, so let's see how things work out. Anyway, this is Eminence. This is GG for now. I'm going to be hosting the next game in probably 5 minutes. I gotta go get a glass of water after that one though. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We'll be back in less than 5 minutes. Thank you all so much.